blood brings me honor.
First thing you should know about Swiftblade is that he's a carry hero. Although most carry heroes are terrible early game, Swiftblade is the complete opposite. With good babysit heroes with good slows such as Zimmerman, Shaman and Glacius, he can tear through practically anyone in the early game, using his spin attack as his main use of damage. Spin attack does around 80 magic damage, or I think it does 80 magic damage a second at level 1, what is a stupidly high amount. A good tactic to kill someone solo is to run at them, and they might think that you're going to spin on them, and run away. Then you ult them, and if there's no creeps around, you're probably very likely to get a kill. Remember, Blade Frenzy gives you magic immunity. This makes it very good for escaping from ganks, or just trying to get out of stuns. It's always very good to try and start a team fight either with your ult or run in with the spin, because either way, you're not going to get stunned. Now, onto the skill build. Obviously, you want to be getting Blade Frenzy first. Now, so, I like getting stats myself instead of counterattack because I think counterattack is terrible, but depending on your preference, you can get counterattack early. It can be helpful against harassment since it does do quite a lot of damage if it does reflect. I like getting 4 stats myself since it makes you quite tanky early game and you are quite squishy. Okay, and now onto the item build. Since Swiftblade is a carry, most of his items are carry based. You should try and get marches really early so you can chase up the people. Your lane should be very, very aggressive unless you're with with a melee hero or some bad ranged hero that just can't really stun, say like Vindicator. Then I think you should rush Runed Axe. As long as you have a good slow, I don't think you need to get enchanted marches or steam boots early so you can chase better. Runed Axe is definite core. It makes you farm easy and gives you quite a lot of damage on top, and you need the mana and health regen, what is very helpful. Now, although I've listed those other items as luxuries, I really would not recommend going out with at least one of them. Geometer's Bane is my favourite because it gives you lots of health, some attack speed, some damage, and the illusions on top. The illusions are good to use when you've just used your ult, since they gives you a little bit of extra damage while you're ulting. And although Spin gives you managed community, I also recommend Shrunken Head. You will need it after a while, since really 5 seconds of magic immunity in a team fight is just not enough. Remember one thing though, although Swiftblade is a good carry, he is definitely not one of the best. He will easily be outcarried by the likes of TDL, Kronos, maybe even Scout. Last thing is just to never to buy Staff of the Mast on Swiftblade. I've seen so many people do this and just think, why the hell every time? Your ult should definitely not be your main source of damage late game. You have a 2 times crit strike at 36% chance. That is what, around a 30% damage increase overall? I guess though it is better than some heroes buying Staff of the Master, such as, say, Witch Slayer, because that is completely terrible. Sure, Staff of the Master increases your ult damage by quite a significant amount, but it's still not worth it. This is the end of my guide. Got a little clip here just showing some domination. Yeah, not really, but oh well. And just remember, don't buy a Staff of the Master, or I will go insane.